Today we got Debo and Black Pearl out. Come on, let's go. Come on. Come on. They're in the middle of a courtship. She is right at the verge of going into heat. So I got her out with Debo. And maybe the breeding that I do with them next. But anyway, today what I want to talk about is what is the truest class of American bully. Class meaning pocket bully, classic bully, standard bully, XL bully, even exotic. I'll even throw exotic. So I'll say what's the truest style or class of American bully. We're gonna do that. And we've been into a lot of conversations, Razor's Edge, Dax, Gotti line, and everybody's had a lot of opinions. Some people saying, well, Dax, the original Gotti line had nothing to do with Dax. The original Gotti line had a lot of Razor's Edge in it. And then a lot of people, really a lot of people talking good about Razor's Edge, but then Dax is supposed to lead the start of the Bulldog being put into the bully. So some people are going to argue that the bully started when that happened. Some people like myself are going to say the bully was already there and then they outcrossed. So with that being said, what class is the truest form of American bully? Because if it goes back to the beginnings, we was trying to make a bulkier pit bull with better temperament. She's almost there, but not there yet. He is persistent. This is how Stud is on the yard. But the original size of the dogs were definitely not micro, exotic, and they weren't XXL. Even though in the beginning, there were some very large American bullies. I can't remember names right off to just tell you, but I can see it in my head. There were some very large American bully that were terrier style large. So it really didn't have to outcross to bull mastiff. I found out what this is she's eating here. This is some okra stock I had over there. That's why she loved that so much. Okay. But anyway, they outcrossed to the English bulldog, French bulldog on one side, and they outcrossed to the bull mastiff or whatever on the other side. To make it bigger and smaller. So for me, the true class is classic and standard. To me. Now it depends on what you think a bully is. Some people think a bully is that short, squatty deal with overbite, underbite. Some people like this style. There's a terrier style, there's a bulldog style, there's a mastiff style. So was it an outcross that completed the bully, that made it the bully? Or was the bully already good and then they outcrossed? I think the bully was already good, then they outcrossed. They outcrossed the French bulldogs, they outcrossed the English bulldogs, they outcrossed to bull mastiffs. Now it was already not just pit bulls, they already had Staffordshire Terrier and a few other breeds in there. But I'm saying at the end, to get them bigger or smaller, they outcrossed again. So that could be the beginning of the whole thing, because that brought all the classes. That brought the pockets in and that brought the XLs in. So that's why I say if you're going to go back to the original truest form, maybe it's a classic or standard bully. Maybe that's the truest form because that's before they did the last outcrossing. Or the last outcrossing is what completed it. That's opinion. But my opinion is classic and standard bully That's the truest form of the American Bully. That's the size that they are the healthiest, is what I'm thinking. Not to say too much about the XL Bully, but it has been banned in countries. And not to say not too much about pocket bullies, but they are the ones with the bulldog face anyway. They have breathing problems. My terrier style ones don't have any breathing problems, and they're totally athletic. So maybe the healthiest, strongest form of the bully really is classic and standard, which is what these two here. These two are standard. That boy Debo is 11 months, almost 12 months, right at the verge of 12 months. Next week he'll be 12 months, and this is Pearl. She's, I believe, 3 years old now. So Bully, he's got a little ways to go, and he's already good size, so I'm calling him a standard. Classic and the standard are the exact same measurements, but the standard is wider. When I say measurements, all the classes are determined by height. They want me to come up in the wood. All classes are determined by height. I've been back here in a long time. So the classic and the standard have the same height requirements to make the class. It's just the standard is wider. So maybe the truest form of the American Bully is the classic. I don't know. To me, it's the bullier is the standard to me. Come here, Pearl. Pearl. To me, the standard is the size when they are the healthiest, most athletic, breathing the best, all of that. I think it's the size where they look the best. But in my breeding, I have pretty much taken out all of the outcrossing size of it. I've taken out the Mastiff, and I've taken out the Bulldog. Mine are all pretty much terrier style, which that's what a standard or classic is. So that's what it came back to. So that's why I say, yeah, that's the true class. And if you go back to the beginning and take out the outcrossings, then you'll be back to a standard. You might be back to a classic, but I'm saying standard because they're the bullier looking dog. They got the more muscle tone and everything, and that's the bully's known for. So what I did unintentionally was got back to the basics because I got out to the outcross side. So when I said I don't want the bulldog style in my bloodline, that took out the micro and all of that. We still have pocket, but took out the micro and all of that. Now Dax is in the bloodline, so that, you see what I'm saying? So maybe, even though I'm not breeding two Dax, maybe the bully didn't start without Dax. That's what I'm saying, because maybe that's part of the muscle. Maybe the Mastiff is part of the muscle. Staffordshire Terriers thick, but they're not thick enough to do all that we did. So even though my dogs, I took the Bulldog out of my part, he's still in the bloodline through Dax. So I don't know. I thought it was an interesting question, man. Y'all leave me in the comment, man. If you ain't a member, hit the like button, hit the follow button, hit the subscribe, hit that join button, man. Become a member, man. I got a lot of things that we're doing behind the scenes that I want to talk to you about. We need more members to get it going. We need to get up to 8 to get everybody portfolio, pictures and stuff displayed on the video, up under my videos. So we've got a few now. consider becoming a member, man. And if you ain't gonna become a member, hit that notification bell so you keep up to date with everything we doing. I'm gonna do a video. I got a couple of XL bully puppies that I rescued, and I believe I'm gonna get them healthy and fattened it back up and everything. Put them on the hard cut program for a couple of weeks. Then I'm gonna let one of the family members get them, female and a female and a male. So y'all stay tuned for that, man. And I'm gonna keep out here with them for a while. Keep Debo out on the yard for a minute. He think he the new stud in town. He's still beating up the internet. The newest hard cut stud. His brother Primo ain't no joke either. I ain't bringing him out yet. I'm gonna let Primo, me and Primo finna get on a Bruce Lee schedule, man. I'm finna get Primo totally toned. Him and Debo the same with Debo, but Primo is toned. So I got a whole nother regimen for him. Well, he gonna be amazing. But this boy Debo, he's studying out for a minute. So when y'all get through messing around, clowning around, looking around, come on off the bench for the big win, man. And get you something hard cut. It's on.